The 2022 Worlds meta, where a bunch of assassins were playing Bruiser with like Gore Drinker and Conqueror, which is not very cash money, the most entertaining way of building assassins, but at least we get to see assassins in the jungle. And
yeah, that was very, very close. That's really bad for Satab. You need to be able to establish pressure in this 1v1 in the mid lane, or else things get very dire very quickly. Satab!
Oh, flash! Committed bolt! Satab gets the 1v1 on the LeBlanc. Poach these wolves, but he might have an idea, and now he gets a chance to spot it out. He's like, hey guys, there's a Talon, get this guy. I think the smite went over to Kanavi, so at least he poached the wolves successfully, but now he's got to be careful about when he uses his E, because Xiao Huangren can block it with the steadfast presence. He's going to use it over on this way, but now Kanavi is in deep enemy territory, no way out, and Satab just got gift wrapped a second kill.
For them, Satab gonna try to get some vision here. Kanavi is not gonna be the healthiest member in the world, but he's actually stayed on darkness. They're gonna see it now, so we will see how that goes. It could be a collapse.
Satab wants to be able to pressure this, but he can't because it's just a one-man mission so far. Xiao Huangren was on base, so even with information on this dragon being started up by Top Esports, not really much can be done on the side of ThunderTalk to stop it.
Jackie Love, 1xN, Feather, and Crisp all made their way up here. The grubs are going to be started by ThunderTalk, and Kanavi's going to have to get over this wall pretty quick if he wants to even try to contest, but the problem is there's no shove on the top side.
Yeah. Picture-in-picture did show the trait of top lane ultimates from 369 and Hoya, and as you called it, ThunderTalk have full control of these grubs since they had not only 1xN and Feather. Grubs were not going to be contested for. Jumping onto Kanavi, Xiao Huangren locks down the Talon, waiting to see the kind of the E over the wall before he commits it, but now the re-engage by Cream, and now Xiao Huangren is going to pay the piper here. Satab looking for a little bit of extra damage, but it's not going to be enough against Invictus Gaming. It was against rookies Talia. Unfortunately for them, they did not win. And meanwhile, Satab is in a world of trouble. Thanks to the clone passive, is at least able to get away from Kanavi's grasp. And now with Xiao Huangren arriving to the party, Cream is in a world of trouble. Maybe can at least get one more butt stab, but he's not going to find it because Satab is able to dip around the soldiers. And it's another double kill for the LeBlanc. Gold overall ahead. Ludens has already been completed. 8 seals on the dark, or 8 stacks on the dark seal, I should say. I mean, this is a great position if you want to get this LeBlanc to be your main win condition now in the mid game where she's accelerated, and 369 is tanky, but he could be in a world of trouble if there is another chain, but it's the steadfast presence that pumps 369 into the wall, forcing him to flash, getting slowed by the hammer shock, but here comes Kanavi, but 369 already gets popped. Xiao Huangren trying to survive as long as possible, and Kanavi just doesn't do enough damage. He gets super close, but with the triumph coming in, Xiao Huangren still lives to tell the tale.
Advantage and have the tempo in this game, which is what we talked about them needing to have, as we can see them utilize it to not only start taking this dragon, but take the tier 1 mid lane as well. We're going to see Satab potentially looking for another play. Jackie Love!
That was close. I thought that was just a one-shot right there, and the fact that Jackie Love didn't even pop the barrier, I mean, I wouldn't have that kind of composure myself. I would have burned so many summoner spells right there.
He's got the math done in his head. He's calculated every scenario. He knows every outcome, and he understands that he doesn't need to burn it there. But I will say one thing for Top Esports that I think you can, kind of point in their favor is that I don't really think the ThunderTalk comp scales particularly well. You're not looking at a team fight. You need to pressure and take everything on the map like they're taking this Rift Herald right now. We might not even get to the stage where they care about the 5v5s, and even if we do get there against Satab.
With that being said, wait, hang on. What are we doing? Okay, Rift Herald is going to crash in. Cream is under pressure at the moment. There's going to be 3 people arriving to the top side. Cream just get himself killed? Not quite, but he is now down 50% HP. Kanavi gets hit by a bubble! Culling is going to rip this Talon apart, and he can't even parkour back the safety of his own jungle. ThunderTalk now continuing the chase, looking for Cream. Really move. Still down a lot of gold. Now almost 3,000. Satab is about, no. Jackie Love might be in trouble. He has the barrier, still has the flash, gonna pop it, but 1xN is going to get the kill. Has very little value other than just having a smite attached to his champion skin.
Yeah, now we're seeing the teleport come in. Dragon has started. This is a big fight for ThunderTalk. If they're able to win it, could be game.
Cream is looming on the left side. Hasn't been spotted yet by that control ward
Crisp.
in the red buff brush. Oh my gosh, Crisp is already chunked out. Xiao Huangren going over the wall, trying to blast Cream out of the fight. They're engaging onto Hoya, forcing him to flash. Satap tries to step up, look for some poke. Tidal Wave only hits Chris. Culling nails him into the back. Hoya sending it behind the two-man unstoppable onslaught. Cream is trying to create as much chaos as possible with the Azir, but it's just ThunderTalk Gaming, Thunder talking the talk, and Top Esports will all collapse as 1xN picks up the quadra kill. Oh, just give it to him. 1xN, one man with all 5 members on his side. 369 trying to do the most, but Satab, being a scumbag, will steal the Penta away from 1xN. But this is ThunderTalk's game to shine.
No Penta for 1xM, but I think he'll take the team fight win. He might be a little bit more upset right now than maybe you would want to be, but not only is that the team fight win overall for ThunderTalk, it's the Otacon as well. They get tier 2 top lane just as a consolation prize as well, like icing on top of the cake for everything. It's unreal.
What we found is that it's really when Kanavi and one other person from the top side of the map are, you know, dasherishly behind. Well, K-Man, what has happened exactly this game?
I'm not even sure you can call Kanavi behind because I'm not even sure he's in the game still. It feels like this talent is just completely disconnected. Yeah, I mean, just dashing in over and over again. We could potentially see a play though. 369's on the flank.
Hoya's gonna lead the charge. Oh, it's just too easy. JackeyLove can't do anything, and Kanavi is just throwing paper clips at the rest of ThunderTalk with these daggers as they are just not really doing any resilience of damage, and Top Esports are crumbling through the bottom side of the map. I'd be damned if ThunderTalk would just want to end the game right here, right now.
Yeah, this should be the end for ThunderTalk. This should be them picking up a Game 2 victory. They don't want to go for it, though.
If he was able to play this well into Cream's Azir, I mean, imagine who else can step up to the plate that would be in that play-in spot against ThunderTalk as, yeah, that's some fried chicken on the menu for ThunderTalk. Another golden bird going their way.
That's an all-out coming in from 369. He's looking here. Doesn't seem like he'll find too much, but
that's why the community was mad about Top Esports International at first hand. However, Satab could be in trouble here, and okay, that's a big bounty being shut down for Kanavi. Okay, well, we're gonna see how well they can make use of that kill for themselves.
Difficult to really be able to do anything. Kanavi gonna commit to try to finish off this dragon. I actually really like this play. ThunderTalk gonna force the issue.
Cream is actually forcing the Emperor's Divine onto 1xN, got both summoner spells out of this Lucian. 369 trying to blitz his way forward. Kanavi cannot join this fight quite yet since he picked up the dragon, as the rest of Top Esports trying to do battle with this super tank sign, and they just cannot punch through it at the moment. Kanavi steps up and takes way too much damage and realizes that he cannot fight. The teleports are coming in for ThunderTalk. They're going to blitz the end of the game, push past the inhibitor already in the mid lane, and take game 2 away from Top Esports.
The perfect setup for ThunderTalk there, destroys everybody on Top Esports, and we are looking at a team that we questioned going into the day. Well, we can't question them now. They pick up a big win over the best team in the LPL.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.